The following chapter contains highly graphic and disturbing scenes that depict intense blood, horror, and death. This story was loosely based on the 2016 Filipino horror comedy romantic film I Love You to Death, and aims to explore the darkest depths of the human experience, delving into the chilling and unsettling aspects of real-life horror. Please be aware that the depicted scenes are graphic and may be distressing or triggering. The purpose of this chapter is to evoke fear and unease, and it may not be suitable for all audiences. The views and perspectives expressed in this story belong to the individuals involved and do not necessarily reflect the views of the storyteller. If you are sensitive to graphic content or easily disturbed by scenes of blood, horror, or death, we strongly recommend exercising extreme caution while proceeding. Viewer discretion is advised.
The next morning, Dave and Rachel packed their things for their vacation. They were very excited for their vacation before their wedding. They also joined by their friends, Lorene, Bianca, and Cessa. With Darren and Gab, Lorene and Bianca's boyfriends joins as their guards or drivers. A caretaker welcomes them to the retreat house to stay for a few days. The caretaker said that Joaquin was the one who booked for them, and all of them went inside. That night, the day before the wedding, Joaquin comes out.
Why are you here just now?
Nothing. I just planned for the wedding. But our wedding will be starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Also, she looks around his face and neck that he's not feeling well.
Joaquin, are you okay? I know that you are feeling sick and your face is so pale.
Yes, I'm okay. Okay, it's now 10 p.m. You should go to sleep now. Good night, my love.
Good night too.
And when she sleeps, he looked after her once again. The next day, the day has finally coming. Today is the wedding between Joaquin and Rachel. The wedding would take place at the mountains, where they play a wedding game when they were kids. Joaquin is very excited for the biggest day that he ever dreamed in his entire life. Meanwhile, Rachel is getting ready for the big event. Dave knocks the door to enter to her room. And then he talks to her.
Rachel, today is the day that you will start your happy ending with Joaquin, and as your best friend, I am so proud of you even for the past years since when we were kids until now, and I hope we can see each other in the future.
Dave cried as he was so proud of her.
Thank you, Dave, for your wonderful message that you have given to me as a fortune. Let us continue our friendship until the end.
Dave and Rachel hugs together. And when the two of them arrives at the wedding venue, Dave and Rachel walks in the aisle. Dave grabs her hand onto Joaquin's hand. And they start the ceremony.
Joaquin, will you accept Rachel to be your lovely wedded wife?
I do.
And Rachel, will you accept Joaquin to be your lovely wedded husband?
I do.
Judge, can we proceed to the part of the wedding that you may kiss the bride part?
Joaquin was very excited to kiss her. Meanwhile, at the guest seat, Lorene looks to her cell phone. That soy is being killed. And they pass to Darren to shown to Noah and Gab. And when the judge accepts the part, they both kiss each other. And when the thunderstorm came out, they walk out. Darren and Gab blocks their way.
You monster. Rachel, get this man away from us.
What are you talking about?
What are you two doing here? You're wasting everybody's time.
He's the one who killed Soy.
What are you talking about, Gab? SOI is not dead, aren't you?
Noah shows the evidence.
Look everyone, Soy is found dead, and did you know that they saw in the crime scene? That paper airplane in which Joaquin make it.
All of them shocks at this evidence, and Rachel asks,
Joaquin, this is true. Put me down. Put me down now.
Joaquin didn't do that thing in this scene. So can we skip this up and moving on?
Sure. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, let's go back to the story.
Get out of our way.
Gab, Darren and Noah tried to stop him.
Girls, escape now. Especially you, Rachel.
And while escaping, Joaquin transforms into a zombie. And he kills Gab, Darren, and Noah. Meanwhile, at the forest, Rachel, Lorene, Bianca, and Cesa are getting tired of running far away.
What happened to Joaquin? Decals.
He's dead. Why? Is it true? Right? And it is going to kill all of us.
We just needed to get out of here.
Rachel, did you know where the house is?
Yes, I know.
Okay, good. Let's go.
And Joaquin magically arrives to kill Cesa, who he holds her arms. Princess said her last words.
Guys, leave me alone. You guys save yourselves.
And the three of them run away, leaving Princess get killed. And the three of them runs away. They get tired. Bianca has a plan.
Guys, we have to do when we were arrived at the house. All we need to do is to lock all the doors and never be panicked so that he'll never gonna go inside.
And Bianca shocks that her shoes is gone missing. Bianca has to find it both, but Rachel and Lorene leaves her, not in a hurry. While Bianca finds, Joaquin, who is at her back, kills her using a shoes that she's looking for. And when Rachel and Lorene have arrived at the retreat house, both of them shocks that the caretaker has also been killed. At the kitchen, they cries that Joaquin will come closer. Lorene throws the salt on him, but it isn't work out.
Don't come closer. I'm going to kill you. I have a lot of movies that I've watched about monsters, in salt, in garlic. You are gonna die.
And Lorene get burned her head in the stove. And Rachel stabbed him with a sword. And Joaquin slaps her to death. And she closes her eyes gently, making her fall asleep.